you decide to share your LMB, your dish with your roommate. You decide to share your dish with your roommate. And for that, you replace your single LMB to a dual LMB like this one. And your roommate got his own decoder and you got your decoder. But there's a problem. When you watch certain channel, your roommate will have E48 error message. Or if your roommate is watching certain channel, in your decoder is searching for signal. Meaning, there are some time you don't have all your channel. And there are some time your roommate doesn't have all his channel. What could be the problem? How to solve this kind of problem? Stay tuned till the end. Let's share. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the channel of technician. Welcome back to the channel of business people. Welcome back to the channel of traveler. Okay, we're going to solve problem. We are here to solve problem. Welcome to the family. How to solve this problem and what do you need to do? Remember, you are not on extra view. Remember, you got two different accounts, okay? But you are connected in one dual LMB. You decide to share the same dish with your roommate. Meaning that your roommate got his own decoder, he got his own decoder, and you got your decoder. Now you guys want to share the same dish, and you were using only a single decoder. You decide to go to the market and get yourself a dual LMB like this one, who come out with two. You got a dual LMB, and you actually connect from the dual LMB two cable, one to your roommate and one to yourself. Okay. Your problem is that when you are on one channel, your roommate doesn't have a signal. Sometimes you have a signal, your picture in your decoder working fine, your roommate will have it working fine. But there will be a time whereby either your roommate doesn't have a picture and you got a picture, or you got a picture and your roommate doesn't have a picture. It's a problem of installation. When the signal come from the LMB, there are some signal will come on horizontal and there's some signal come on vertical frequencies. So now, if you are watching a channel who's coming with the vertical frequencies, and your roommate is watching the channel with vertical frequencies, you guys will have what we call conflict. One of the two may not have a picture. But if you are watching a picture who's coming on the vertical frequencies, and your roommate is watching a picture who's coming on horizontal frequencies, there will not be a conflict. So now, to solve that problem, I advise you, after you change your LMB, to a dual LMB, you need to put two cables like this. But instead of putting these two cables straight to the decoder, you have to do what? You have to put a multiple switch. Yes, it can be a normal multiple switch. It can be also an explorer multiple switch. So it's very important to put a multiple switch before you share it to your decoder, before you share it to your roommate. If you put it directly from the LMB to two decoder, you're going to have conflict between vertical and horizontal frequencies. You will have a problem on your picture. You will have a problem on the picture in one of the two decoder. Explorer multiple switch you can do with it. Ordinary multiple switch can do this one. Or you can use many way multiple switch like this one. Or you can use also an Explorer multiple switch like this one. And then if you check the Explorer multiple switch, it's actually written here HL and VL. You can see your IS20 is HL and VL. You need the HL and VL to come out here, universal signal, and the Explorer signal this side. Okay, so on this case, if you are using a dual LMB and you want to connect two people or more on dstv, do not use it straight to two dstv decoder. If you use it straight to two dstv decoder, it's not going to give you a permanent signal in the both decoder. So connect your dual LMB on your decoder, take the signal from the two decoder, put it in the multiple switch like this one. You put the two signal in the multiple switch like this. This one is a 4-way multiple switch. From your LMB, you take the signal, go firstly in the multiple switch like this. And from the multiple switch, you can share to even 4 decoder. You can share to many decoder. And like this, you will not have a conflict between dstv decoder. But if you don't use a multiple switch and you want to share to 2 people, you will have a conflict between picture. Like I say, if where you are sharing somebody using a Explorer decoder, then now you have to use a Explorer multiple switch. Because with the ordinary one like this, you will come out only a universal signal. Okay? So I'll advise you, Explorer multiple switch like this one or like this one, so that you will be able to have also a unicable signal. If I use this Explorer multiple switch, I'm going to connect my 2 signal from my LMB firstly in that box. I'll connect it firstly in the box so that I will be able to have a proper universal signal which I can share. Okay? So from my dish, from the LMB, dual LMB like this, I'm going to connect it to this box. And after I connect it to the box, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 universal output. On these 4 universal output, I can connect 4 decoder. I can connect my decoder, and then I connect my roommate decoder, and then I can connect another decoder here. This is if these people got different account. And like this, you're not going to have a conflict between the 2 picture. And because this is the Explorer multiple switch, we still have a unique cables come out here. So from here, we can connect Explorer decoder. Okay? If you want to connect more than 1 DSTV decoder on the dual LMB, you need to use a multiple switch. If you have a dual LMB and you want to connect more than 1 DSTV decoder on that LMB, you need a multiple switch to avoid conflict. You need a Explorer multiple switch to avoid conflict. From the dual LMB, I go to a multiple switch. From the multiple switch, I share to the 2 decoder. And that is not on extra view. This is not on extra view. You do this, not on extra view. Okay? That's how you can connect it using the dual LMB. If you want to use more than 1 DSTV decoder on dual LMB on different account, please do use a multiple switch. You can use the ordinary multiple switch, or you can use a Explorer multiple switch. That will avoid you to have a conflict on the 2 picture. Guys, my name is Alphonse Fokou, here to share with you and to grow with you. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy to see you again in my next video. Peace.